Hey guys, it's MYprefrontalRIDES. Long time no see, sorry I wasn't able to put out any videos recently. It's really just too busy at work and also the training plan for the Tour of Sufferlandria. So finishing work, commuting home and then onto the rollers, cross training, etc, and then it's just usually too late. Anyway, so but I try to increase the frequency and of course quality of the videos in the future, step by step. But for now, I would like to share my excitement with you. I currently have. So race season will soon start for me, like meaning short crit races and endurance races, and that means I will have to upgrade some components on my Canyon Aeroad. And well, I show you a couple of things. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I bought them all now at one time, but yeah, so over the last few months, half a year, I accumulated a few components which I will soon add, and yeah, can't wait for the races. So the first upgrade will be chainrings, new chainrings. I've ordered them actually 6 months ago or so, or longer even, in August, and there wasn't a single online shop or physical bike shop here in Tokyo which could deliver this Dura-Ace chainring. We're talking about 54 teeth chainring, so I had to wait quite some time, but they arrived eventually. So I will be racing my crits on a 54 tooth chainring together with a 39er. So currently I'm running 50, what am I running right now? 52 39, I think, and it's a rotor. The original Shimano chainring was 51-37, I believe, a compact chainring set. So yeah, I'm looking very much forward to this one. So that was, I think, even a birthday present, but more than a half a year later. Anyway, so I'm looking very much forward to this one. Next one, also drivetrain based, 4i power meter. Currently I'm using, I did use the Power to Max power meter on my Canyon. Right now I'm using it on my Feld for the roller indoors, and beforehand I have used a non-drive side power meter from 4i on my Feld, and I always thought I really don't need these dual-sided power meters. It's just playing around with left-right balance, etc. I wasn't really into it and not interested. Well, but I changed my mind, and together with a massive price drop at the end of the last year, I decided, well, why not just go for a dual-sided power meter. So I have ordered the drive side power meter from Precision, 4i Precision, yes. So I sent in my crank, and it took a little bit longer than usual. So usually they're quite quick. You order, you send, you order, they send you the instructions, you pack your crankset, the non-drive side, the drive side, or both, and they will do a factory install. You can of course also buy a complete new crankset with the power meter already installed, but why if you already have a crankset? Alright, so, and this one is it, the 4i power meter for the drive side. So I have to change, of course, the chain rings, but that's not a big deal. So I asked if that is any issue, but of course not, as I can see right now. It's no physical connection. It's very nicely attached to the crank only. Yeah. So nice toy. Quite excited to test it. I hope I will be able to install this next weekend. Alright, and then one more upgrade, very important. No wheels, that would be nice, but that's even for me too much. I actually experienced recently, due to the increased time on my rollers indoors, that my saddle is not quite right for me. All these standard long shaped saddle is not necessarily the best for me, for my riding style, for the time I spend on the bike, and I tried a lot of positions like forward or backward and the tilt, and it's never really worked out for me. So I did buy a new saddle already a long time ago, like before the summer of 2019, and that was a really nice Selle Italia, a full carbon saddle, made of two pieces, the top shell and the rails, the clamp rails, I don't know. So two pieces, which I will tell you about this, is a disadvantage actually. But anyway, it was the Selle Italia SLR C59, very light, just around 60 grams, and with a massive cut out in the middle. And it was, although it's carbon only, there was no polstering, super comfy. So due to its due to the carbon fiber construction, the flex of the wings was very nice, and you had no pressure points on the certain spots, and it was just really nice. It was almost perfect. However, since it's two pieces, there was some trouble. So I used this saddle only for racing, basically for 3 races, and altogether it may be 50 kilometers, certainly under 100 kilometers, just to be on the safe side. Anyway, and after this I discovered a crack, and it was exactly at the point where the seat clamp, the rail, was attached to the upper shell, and I guess due to the flex, it's just a weak point, a point of weakness, and maybe not the best. I don't want to say not the best quality, but maybe they should have added a bit more material 61, 62 grams is nice, but well, the integrity suffered, I guess, and so I sent it back. Sent it back to bike24.com. No problem at all, and I got a voucher over the price of the saddle as well as the cost for the delivery, and I then took my time to do some more research and think about what I actually want, what I need, and for the type of racing I do, I actually figured out that a shorter saddle would be more optimal, and I found a very nice model in the same price category, shorter, big cutout. Well, I will show you. Ta-da! An ISM, and it's again a full carbon saddle, 2 pieces, the upper shell and the rails. It's the ISM PN 3.0, and don't think it's just a time trial saddle. I mean, it's clearly saying it's for road racing and crits as well as time trialing. And yeah, so here is it. It's a beauty, right? So I mean, you could be at the beginning a bit like skeptical about the shape or the look or whatever, but I don't care. I'm pretty sure that this will increase the comfort and also the power output during my rides. So you see here it's 2 pieces, the rails and the shell, and I can't show you, of course, now the Selle Italia, but I can tell you that the material here, they will use much more material here, so I believe that this will have not the same problems than the Selle Italia saddle. So the surface is much larger, the connection is much stronger, I believe, in this saddle. I haven't tested yet, I don't know how, if there's any flex, but most important here, the front, which is much more forgiving in terms of your soft tissue, and yeah, I will let you know. I will test it, and we'll talk about this. The next crit, the next criterium, the next race is rather soon, if it's the first one, unless there's something before, but otherwise it should be in about 3 weeks or so. Yeah, so I hope I will be able to do the upgrades next weekend, and I will let you know. And I will also, I think I'd like to make another video just before the race and talk about the bike setup, which tires, which tubes, etc., which components I'm using. Yes, so that's about it. And well, if you liked the video, if you like my videos in general, or if you would like to participate somehow in the development of the channel in terms of ideas, what I could talk about, etc., give my videos a thumbs up and put some comments in the comment section below. And yes, in the meantime, get your bike, go out and be awesome. See you later.